How we doing, people? So I'm just double checking. You'll have to let us know, guys, if the music's too loud or anything. Does it look like it's all working fine? It appears to be. It looks like it is. Okay then. So yeah, welcome everyone. We will be continuing Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's fine. Yeah, we'll be continuing today with our farm. So we're on to day 3 of our Beyleron, or however you pronounce it. I ain't too sure how you actually say the place, but yeah, we in the last episode we sort of just figured out that the seasonal growth was paused. That's why nothing was growing. Excuse me a sec. Yeah, that's why it was paused. That's why it wasn't growing nothing. So, just making sure that that's off. Oh my god, hang on. I coughed all day. Where's this come from? So yeah, that's definitely working again now. So in the last one, we finished off by mowing the grass. Let me just turn that off a sec. But we need a windrower and some sort of collectible to actually pick all this grass. Look, it started growing again. Yep, so let's just double check that we haven't got anything. We haven't. We do have a baler, but we haven't got a windrower. We also could probably do with tethering it. Simply because that way it'll give us hay, and hay I think is worth more. Let me just double check. Grass is 118, a hay. Okay, so it's not that much different, so we might as well literally just to the grass. Okay, so then we just need to buy a windrower then. Now these are actually pretty small. That's the one I've always used. But it's 19th though. There is this one, but again that's a mod. and I don't really want to be using mods, but when you think that's 3 meters, the one I've always used 8.4, and that one's 6.5 for 1,300. I think I'm just gonna buy this one, you know. Oh, okay, so it's more money if we, okay, so yeah, so I think we're just gonna buy I think we're just gonna buy this one. So I need to do we pick it up in this one, do you reckon? Yeah, we'll do it in this one, why not? Okay, so let's go and drop all this stuff off. Which one is it? Which one is it now? Is it G to swap? Yes, it is. And Q, there we go. And then we will spin around. Oof. Scared me then. Come on, stop lagging. It has to like get its thing. There we go. So as I was saying, when you first load up, it can quite often take a bit of something to just click. Okay, so yeah, we said we are gonna do it in this angle anyway when we're driving. So let's hop to the shop. And like I said, it is gonna stutter a little bit just whilst the shaders and stuff work. So we'll go left here. We'll go up to the shop and go and pick up our windrow. Again, guys, don't forget as well with the partnership I have with Dubby. The link is in the description. Energy drinks. If you use my code of Choppers151, you will get 10% off your order. And I don't know if you can see, but I have mine tonight. My nice little shaker. I've got the mango and peach one, which is arguably my favourite one. Right. So let's get hooked up to this. And let's head back to the farm. And then we can sort out this grass. Put it into piles, get it baled up, put the bales away or sell them depending on what the price is currently compared to what it is best at. I'm not too sure. We haven't really had a look at properly yet at it, so we'll do that once we've sorted this out. Again, guys, you'll have to let me know about what you think of a stream with the music or without. Which one's better? Right then. So, if we pull up like this, and I think it's X to unfold. Somewhere like there, and then lower it down. There's no power needed for this. It simply just follows behind us and puts it all into a neat line for the baler. So we'll do the header first, all the way around. Now there might be some people saying like, why are we doing headers? I just prefer to do it like that. So we'll do this header and then we'll go up and down the field. Like so. Right, so let's spin it round. And bring it down. There we go. Again, we're not going to get too much money from it, but eventually when we do get sheep and stuff, it will actually be quite useful for those, because then we don't have to buy food. Because we've got our own grass. So yeah, like at this minute, it's not really doing anything for us, but it will in the long run. How was everyone's week anyway? Hope you're all having a nice relaxing week. Hope you all haven't lost too much sleep with the hour change in the UK. That we basically lost an hour. With the clocks going back. Forward, I should say. Forward? Yeah, they went forward, didn't they? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I've lived here all my life and I still forget which way it goes. But it's one of them. Now tomorrow, I am thinking about going live on Facebook, just to give it a try. And tomorrow I think I'm going to be playing the F1 game. And I think I'm going to be doing a Road to Glory. But I'm not sure who I'm going to be yet. I think I might be Aston Martin. Simply because everyone does a Road to Glory with Williams. There's been a couple on this game with Haas. Probably a few people now are probably going to be doing one with Aston Martin because of the way the season started this year. You know, with Alonso and Stroll actually technically being quicker than the Mercedes, which is quite a shock. Especially compared to where there was last year. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I think I'm going to be doing a Road to Glory with the Aston Martin team. Obviously with Lance as my teammate, because Alonso's moved. Vettel's moved, sorry. But yeah, I think that's going to be the plan for tomorrow. And like I said, I am going to try it on Facebook and just see how it happens. See if we can get a few more people to watch us. Now, what I am going to be doing, I am going to be trying to see if I can actually record it at the same time, so that I can put the video onto this channel as well once it's been done. It's right. I thought someone was shouting me. But if there was, I can't hear him. I'll tell you something though, it's getting warm in this room now. That's probably the only thing I'm actually worried about in this loft, is that in the summer, with the door shut, you know, just to stop excessive noise escaping or coming in here, to be honest. With all the screens on, with the computer on and stuff, it's going to get very warm very quickly in here. So I may have to invest into a decent fan, because obviously, one, I don't want my computer overheating, because it's never a good thing, and two, I don't want to overheat, because again, that ain't gonna be a good thing either. Someone is definitely shouting me, unless it's in this song. I think it's in the song. Again, guys, you'll have to let me know if you think the music's a good addition to it, or whether you think it's better without it. The only reason I've put it on today is just, again, just to try it out. And also it's just, you know, I know there's not going to be a lot of people watching tonight because it's a Thursday. So, you know, I didn't want to just be sitting here quietly on my own. So I thought, you know what, I'll just put it on a little bit tonight and just... again, like I says, a lot of, you know, some people will be like, oh no, it's better without it. You know, because I know a lot of people ain't gonna like this sort of music either as well, but... I think it just adds a little bit more to the stream. Oh, move it away. There we go. That will do. Right. Yep, so now we'll go and connect the Beyleron. And spin it around. You'll have to let me know what, if you think the mic's sounds okay as well, because I have altered a few settings on the mic. I'm basically trying to get my voice less bassy, because it does seem to be a little bit too bassy at times. So yeah, I am trying to get it less bassy. So let's start her up, and it automatically changed that by autograss. Okay. And I think we can go a bit quicker than that. There we go. That's better. Again, we'll just do the headland first. Now once we've done this field and we've sorted out these bales, then I think after that we are going to fertilise our crop fields, and then also we've got to make sure that there's enough water and stuff in for the greenhouse as well, so we can do that. As well, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, this is the sort of thing we're going to be doing pretty much every week. It'll either be farming simulator, or it will be like I said, the F1 game, or ETS2, which will be another one we play, which I have done a couple of little streams on here of that game already. See if we can get this big pile up. Yeah. Oh. Honestly, this flavour is so nice. Really is my favourite one I do. Yeah, another thing on W as well, guys, if you're in the UK, it can take up to 4 weeks for your products to come over. They're only a little company based in America. So yeah, it is personally worth the wait. As I said, their flavours are really nice. And I'm lucky enough to be able to give you guys a code to get 10% off your orders. So if you want any, the link, like I said before, the link's in the description. And as you can probably see, the code is on screen. Gappers 151 if you want any. If not, that's fine. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I don't know. Anyway. And if any wondering about the music as well, it's I found it on a website, and I've basically put together a playlist of copyright free rock music, which I think I've put in the description as well, if you guys want to check it out. That one's got nothing to do with me, by the way. I basically was just on Google searching for royalty-free music. So we are nearly done with this field. Obviously it takes a while because the bales are so small. But we are just starting out on our farming adventure, so we've had to buy pretty much the cheapest of everything that we need so far. And I think just like we did with the bales of hay, we are going to have to rent the auto stacker, because again, I am not picking all these up by hand, because that is way too much effort. Come out the way. So not too much more to do. Couple more rows and then just a few bits and pieces here and there. So we'll just come and get this little bit here. At least as much as we can from that section, and then we'll just get the rest of it in a bit. Again guys, I say it every time and I'll keep saying it. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave comments on the videos as well. I will reply to you. It all helps the channel out. You wouldn't think it does, but it really does. Surprisingly more than people think. Let's get these couple of bits here. And let's get this big mound, and then we can do that line. Yuck. Let's go and get these bits up here as well first. Whilst we think about it. So there's a section there we need to get. A little section there. And we can get that bit. And go over a couple of barrels here. Move it out the way. Honest to God, did anyone think these barrels are made of bricks? Honestly. If we're allowed. No. I knew it wouldn't let us get them bits because it's not our land. I was sort of hoping it'd just allow us just to get those little bits though, but it's not. So, okay. No problem. So we'll just dart around there. Get this little bit and this big bit here. Get that bit and then spin around again. Get that bit. Get this section. And then spin around and get this line. And then there is a few other little bits around, but it's fine. We're at 73%. I don't think there's enough small bits around to boost that up to 100%. It would have if it let me get them bits out there. But it won't let us get it out, so we can't get them. Which is a little bit annoying, because it allowed me to cut them, but it won't allow me to pick them up. Which again is a little bit annoying. But hey ho. I think that's pretty much all of it. So I think we got everything from over there already with mice, yeah. Okay, so we'll just come up here. I think it's Y to unload, is it? We'll turn that off. Yep, Y to unload. We'll dash those out, and we're left with 77% in there. Need to lift it up, and we will go and put this away. Jump into this view so that we can put it in the shed. Just in here, like so. Right, now we need was it that one? Or was it that one? I think it was that one, but I can't actually remember. Well, I think we're gonna go for this one. Lease it for 3,500. That's a lot of money, isn't it? It's a shame we can't just buy it outright. But unfortunately, I haven't got £64,000 at the minute. So we shall lease it, and we will go and pick it up from the shop. So I'm just making sure everything's still working okay. It appears to be. Oops. Sorry, car. Yeah, everything appears to still be working fine. It is 22/11 in August. Yeah, if you haven't watched the last day that we did, then I suggest you watch it and see how infuriating it was when I actually found out that I hadn't got seasonal growth on or off. I'd got it paused. So there was me thinking, sitting there going, you know, oh, everything's got to start growing soon, because you know, it's been a good few months. We wasted pretty much the whole year waiting for this stuff to grow. And silly me had got it all completely paused. So nothing was growing. There was me skipping months thinking something had gone wrong and I'd got it paused. So yeah, not the best. I've watched it back and I am screaming at myself because there's a few parts in it where I'm in the settings messing about with other things. Even when I'm looking in the settings to figure out what's gone wrong, not once do I look at where it says paused on seasonal growth. And it clearly says it, and you can clearly see it. And it's very annoying. Right. So. Open that up. And I believe we literally just start coming towards it and it picks them up. Yep. And it just starts loading them. Right then. So we shall start here then. Yep. Right. Let's get some higher biles in then. Okay, so it does take a little bit of time for them to actually like register to actually be used. And we can fit 14, was it, I think, in this? There's number 12, and we shall get that one up as well. So we'll take this over to here. Now, I want to see if we are actually able to put this into here or not. I don't think we can. I actually don't know. I'm going to quickly check now. No. I didn't think we could. Right. That's fine. I'll just pop down here for now. I didn't think you could. That's fine. So we shall just carry on now and pick all these bales up. The joys of being a farmer. Like I said in the last stream, I don't think I could actually do this in real life. The thing I've always found with me is I don't like doing things twice. So like, you know, where you've got to do like 3 to 5 different things in the same field. I think that would rather annoy me. I mean, I get that, like, it's over the space of, you know, it's ain't like it is in the game where it's pretty much the same day that you end up doing everything. As opposed to, you know, doing things over a few months like it is in real life, but so we'll just, again, I'll just unload them here. It's just quicker for me to just grab them. And put them in here like that. And we'll just jump back in here again, shut it all up. Let's go and get all these little bits out the way here. You know, the bits that are all like all over the place. We can sort these bits out. So there's one, there's another one. We can get that one. And that one. And then we'll just spin around and get that one. Again guys, like I keep saying, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. It all helps. Like I've said before, we are trying to just make a nice small little community where people can come and chill out and not having to feel judged or anything like that. They just come, chill, have a chat about absolutely anything apart from politics, obviously. We'll get this one. I'll tell you something, there's a fair few barrels in this field this time. Because this is the third load I've done and we haven't even done a third of the field yet. So, yeah. Again. We'll stop there. Unload it. And back into there. We'll shuttle that back up. Turn that back on, and we'll crack on again. So we'll get this one first. At least I've managed to actually figure out how to get the stream working properly now, and it's not playing up like it did on the first one I did. So that's a bonus. Right. Get these two. Lovely jubbly. And then we can spin around and start on this line. I hope all you lot with kids are prepared for next week and the week after while the kids are off for Easter. Because that's going to be fun, isn't it? Not having them at school. Yeah, there's been a few things that was going to put a little bit wrong for me lately, but you know what? It's all good. We've all got to just enjoy what life throws at us. Sometimes it's not what you expect, but hey ho. It could be worse, that's what I say. Like the old saying goes, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And that's what we have to do. Right, what are we on? We are 11 o'clock now. Oh, can you believe we've been on here in nearly an hour already? So this is the thing with this game. Because you have to do everything actually, like, in real time. Time really goes really quick. Don't worry, we're not just going to be doing this field today. Like I said, what I want to do is get this field done. I want to fertilise my 2 crop fields so they are 100% fertilised, because if they are 100% fertilised, then we will get a better yield when it comes to harvest time, and a better yield means more money. Because what I want to do, perhaps hopefully in the next couple of episodes, is, in fact I'll quickly show you on here on the map. Where are we? So these are the 3 fields we own. So we own number 40, 41 and 38. I want to buy field 42 and field 39 and possibly even 37, depending on obviously how much they are. Now that one is 276,000. That's a big field. That is 15 is 112, and that one is 146. So yeah, if we are going to buy those, we need a fair bit of money. But I think what we could do is possibly harvest the 2 fields, get them ploughed up, get them ploughed and seeded again. And then not cheat, but basically get them ploughed up, get them seeded, and basically skip months until they are pretty much ready to harvest again. That could be one way to do it. But it does sort of feel like cheating, because, you know, obviously you're basically just skipping months until you're ready to harvest again, just to make money. So that's probably the only thing about this game, is that when you first start, it can be very what's the word, samey, because you've only got a few fields, so you are pretty much just like, you know, cultivate it, plough it, seed it, harvest it. You know, fertilise it again, harvest it. and that's pretty much all you do. And then you have to wait a few months until it's ready to actually, you know, start again. Whereas when you've got a few fields, you know, you can do everything in one field one day, skip a month, do everything in that field, skip a month, do everything in that field. You know, so it's not all done in one day, so it's not all ready to be done together when they're ready to harvest. You know, and obviously some crops take slightly longer to grow anyway. Okay, either someone is on my YouTube listening to music and it's paused the music because they're listening to it, because I know that playlist hasn't stopped because it's over 100 odd songs, which is plenty of time. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's full again. Right, so we'll go and drop this one off again. And we'll turn it back on. Yeah, I think I am going to do it on Facebook tomorrow just to give it a try. I've set up another page for it. Which is the same as this YouTube channel. So if any of you watching this tomorrow, on Friday, which will be the 31st of March, come find me on Facebook. It will be Chopper Simulation, same as on this, because that's where I will be streaming tomorrow night, if I can get it working. Because like I said, I've never streamed on Facebook, so it's a new challenge, and let's see if it's any good. And I'm only saying this because I've got a fair few people on Facebook that might not have YouTube, which I'm, you know, I very much doubt, because a lot of people have YouTube nowadays, but I do have a few people on there that, you know, are a slightly older generation, which may or may not have YouTube. So I'm going to do it on Facebook just to see what sort of views we get and stuff. And like I said, I am going to try and record it so that I can still put it onto this channel once it's on there as well. So don't worry, it's not going to be completely gone from here. But like I said, I am going to be doing the F1 game tomorrow. And I do have the mods installed for the 2023 season. So all the liveries for the new cars, all the new drivers. The only thing I can't change is the drivers' names. It's a bit unfortunate, but I haven't got cheat engine, which is what you need to do that. So I can't change the names, but we do have the mod where it changes the faces and changes the helmets to the new drivers of the new teams. So the likes of Gasly is at Alpine, Alonso is at Aston Martin, you know, Piastri is at McLaren, Sargent's at Williams. Who else is there? I think that's it, isn't it? I believe so. Yeah, we'll unload that there. Come on, dears, move it away. But yeah, so we've got all the new liveries, we've got all the new drivers. Obviously, you know, it's still only the game from 2022, so like the new, you know, the chicane being gone at the Spanish Grand Prix, that's not in the game unless they've updated the game, which I don't think they have. Oh. And obviously the F1 is on this weekend in Australia, so Piastri's at his home race. So practice is on in the morning at, I think it's like 5:30, something like that. Which, obviously, I might be trying to get up to watch. There we go. Now, the last two, because there's only 2 barrels left, I will just move over to them. But what we will do first is drop this bale off and chuck that out. We'll just double check, make sure there is only 2, which yes there is. Right, so we'll grab this bale. Put that there. Grab this bale. Put that one there. Put that one there. Drop that one there. Drop that one there. And Honestly, this super strength mod is awesome. Like that. We'll just make the run a little bit quicker. Can't grab the both. Fortunately. I want to throw it. It's not allowing me to throw it. Right. Don't matter. We'll just dump that on there. And we can grab that one. And dump that on there as well. Get rid of super strength. Pop it into here. Shut that up. And take this back to the shop. Yeah, we'll do it properly this time. Instead of just returning it from the screen, we'll just do it. Actually take it back to the shop. Like, why not? Again, guys, don't forget, link in the description for Dubby for the energy drinks. Use code Choppers151. You'll get 10% off your order. So we'll drop this into here and jump out. And return it. We do have seed here, but I have no way of getting it home. Which is a little bit annoying, but I'll tell you something I do need at the farm. I need to get a hose pipe to clean the tractors off. Which I actually think we might be able to do. Because I don't think there's a mod. So you can get you know, proper like washes for them, but they're really, really expensive. So there is a mod that basically is a hose pipe. Let's have a look actually. Is it in here? See, that's 4,500 for that. Is it in farmhouse? No. Aha, there it is. It's 150 quid. There we go. I knew it was somewhere. You know what? I'm actually thinking about putting it. How do you spin this around? Ah, there we go. I think I'm gonna put it here. Then what you do is you come up to it, you press this, and you start spraying. Look how clean that looks. So now I'm going to pop into this. I'm going to detach that. Start this one up. I'm going to bring this over to here, turn her off, and we are going to give this one a wash. There we go. Right. So where is it? That one? Fertilizer, yes. So I just want to make sure. Yeah, so those two need fertilizing again. So yeah, so we'll come and pick this fertilizer up. Jump inside here. Pop it in reverse. We'll get hooked up to our fertilizer, which has 59% at the minute. Right. So we turn her on and we go. I think we can speed up a little bit whilst we do this. We'll get this to the top and then we'll check on the map. If there are, it's just a tiny little bit down that bottom. That's fine. So what we do is we spin around, we come here, and we'll just turn it on, because we'll also get a little bit in that field as well. It's fine. I know it's a bit of a pain because it's like it's a lot more fertilizer than we sort of need to use, but it's all good. And we'll do this field as well. Like so. We'll come to about here. Turn it on again. It's all good. And then I reckon about here should be good. And then it probably will be just a slither on the other bit, but that's fine. Let's have a quick look. So yeah, and then there is just the tiniest little bits here and there as well that also need doing, but we can sort that as well. That's not a problem. That's those bits done. Now let's have a look. So there's a tiny little bit down here that we've missed out, so I'll just do that to about there. That should have covered that section. And then if we go up here, somewhere around here, straighten her up and go up. That should have covered that section. There we go. That's enough. You know what, actually, while I've got that bit on, because the grass is already in, we don't need to replant grass or anything, so I will just fertilize this, because again it will give us a better yield. Might as well, with what we've got left, use it up. then if I come in the middle of here, I should be able to get this whole section. Very nice. Cool. So now that is everything. It's saying that that bit hasn't been fertilized, but that technically is not part of our grass field, so I'm not too worried. Let's zoom back in a bit now because we don't need it all the way back there. Right, into this view, into reverse, and we'll put this away. In here, and disconnect. And we'll just pop that there for a sec. Turn it off. We'll exit that. Right. So these are growing. That one is almost ready to be harvested. So let's have a look on here. We're in August, aren't we, at the minute? I think it said. It's at 121 now, and it can go up to 147. So yeah, like January time is the best time to sell the grass. Now again, silage we can do, but we need windrow, not windrow, a tether to do silage. So I think the next lot we will be doing silage. To quickly have a look at our things and see how we're getting on with water. Not too bad. Need to pull these out so that more can spawn. Because again, we can sell these as well. They are lettuces. Let's have a look at lettuces. Again, then it's like February best time. At the minute they're quite low. They're at 2.7, it can go to 3.3, so we're keeping those. Still have a bit of water in there, so we will jump into here. We might as well drop whatever bits of water's in here off. There's still 63% of water in here, so we may as well drop it off. Start emptying that. Fill that up. We will then pop down to our stream. there's a little not so steep bank down here that we use to fill up out the river. Because the water tanks in the game that are actually on your property are way too expensive. Back up a little bit. Refill just a little bit. Obviously we don't want to be stuck in the water. You know, obviously we're using a little bit of fuel to run the pump, but it's still a hell of a lot cheaper than the water tank that's on our property to buy water off there, because it's stupidly expensive. So we'll get this water, we'll go and drop this off at the greenhouse, and then we'll also go and check the honey, possibly move those two crates out the way, see if any more spawn. Just dump what needs to be dumped into there. Wow, it's quite a lot. That's fine, so we'll just leave that there. Right. Let's go and check our bees. Yep, these two are maxed out. So we dump you there, dump you there, dump you there, dump you there. Oh wow, there's a fair bit of honey that we can sell. Right, let's have a look at honey. Honey is best again around February, March time. Again, we're in August at the minute. Oh, there's another one. And another one. See, with all this money that we're going to be making, honestly, I think we're going to be pretty good soon as well. See, all these sort of things, yes, this was expensive to start with, you know, to buy, but just look at all this honey that it's produced, and all we've done is sort of just left it there, and it also increases the yield on the fields that it surrounds. So hopefully it makes these two fields have a better, let's say, that's where we stop now. Yeah, hopefully it gives these two fields a better yield. See, this is at 97%, 96, and this stuff is also around 95, 96 as well, which is quite good. Okay, now I do think someone stopped the music. One sec, guys. Yep, they did. There we go. Bring that back up. Bring that back up. There we go. Right. So yeah, but yeah, as you can see now in the bottom right, 100 to 98% fertilized. The yield bonus is around 96, 95, 97, 98, and that's usually because it says it needs rolling. But if we didn't have these and we didn't fertilize it, it'd be around 50% to 70%. These we're going to make a hell of a lot of money from eventually. So yeah, really at the minute there's nothing else for us to do. We've done the water for that, we've moved all those out the way, we've moved all of the honey out the way, we've sorted the grass out. Can't sell anything quite yet. Silos are empty, so yeah, there's nothing in there that we can sell. So I do think it is time to just skip forward a little bit. We'll wake up at 7. Why not? Let's see if anything's ready to harvest. And of course it was raining. Of course it was. Ooh. The oats are looking good. Canola is looking good. Still not quite ready to harvest yet. I reckon 1 more month on the oats. The grass is growing again. As you can tell. So again, it's, yeah, not really a lot we can do. It's another one that's pretty much full, but it's pointless moving it yet. So yeah, we'll skip 1 more day, and then I think we should be able to start harvesting our oats, providing it doesn't rain. Hopefully. We are now in October, and that to me looks like it's ready. This is coming along, it's still growing. That also says it's ready to harvest, but we're not doing another thingy just yet. But what I am going to do is bring the harvester out, turn on the lights, I forgot how slow this was. And with it being 7 o'clock, so right, we can unfold it. We will enable the straw swath, because we might be able to do that with this. Do that, and we can make a start. Oh wow, it's a lot quicker now. This isn't going to take that long at all. especially now because we've got the speed mod activated as well. It's going to make a hell of a lot of difference in the speed of our work, which means we actually might be able to do bigger builds, which obviously for us will give us more money without having to buy bigger machines. Obviously it's still going to take a bit of time because, you know, the working width is still a lot smaller and the actual capacity is still quite small, but with the speed being better, you know, and a lot more being able to do things quicker, we should be able to do bigger fields. Which, like I said, will eventually give us more money. I mean, I know this is our smallest field, but even so, just look how quick we've done it compared to, you know, in the last episode before I'd actually found this mod. Obviously the cruise control speed is still quite slow, but 12 mile an hour is a hell of a lot quicker than 6, which is what the speed was what we was doing last time when we was using this. No? So it's gonna take half the time that it would have last time, in theory, because we're going double the speed. So we'll get this field done. We will have a look. I'm not sure if there are any harvesting jobs contracts like that we can possibly do to save us not having to just sit around, wait for another month. Oh, whoever's using my YouTube needs to stop because it's really annoying. No, it's alright, because I've got YouTube Premium on my main account, which basically like stops all the ads and stuff. But because both my daughters use it as well, if I'm listening to music and I'm listening to music, it only allows one device to be playing music with no ads at a time. And then it just comes up saying like your device is being used on another thing, do you want to switch the device and stuff. I keep saying I'm gonna buy the family plan, but you know, I already pay £10 a month, something like that, I think, for YouTube Premium. I pay no more than that. Yeah, at the minute I can't afford to, so. But there are ways, guys, in the description if you want to help out the channel. There's 2 ways to leave tips if you want to leave tips. Like, again, it's not mandatory. I don't ask for people to do that. Obviously I'm asking now, but I'm not asking, I'm just saying. There's a slight difference. But yeah, there's two ways if you want to leave tips, guys. I also have merch from my main channel in the description. If you guys would like hats, jumpers, hoodies, t-shirts. They're all from the main channel, not from this one yet. Right, so we'll open that one. We will pop into here. We need to get this view. No, we don't. We need this view. Pop it into reverse. Grab this trailer. Like so. Now we go into this one. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Let me have a look at how much another trailer is. So what's this do? This is 8,000, 8, and that can go up to 20,000. But I don't think we need that much, but that one's 17.5. No, I think what I'm going to do, have I got a workshop on here? Don't think I have I? Or have I? Don't know if I've got one in the garage. Don't think I have. No. Right, okay. We're gonna hit the tree? Yeah, we are. Right. That's my bad. These stupid dolly trailers, I hate them. Right, we need some lights on. We need to pop to this shop to change this trailer back to one that we can use for grain. Now I do know, because we already owned it like that, we ain't gonna pay again to change it back, so that's one good thing. Okay, so it's 10 to 9 now in real life. I think I will be finishing possibly around about 10 o'clock tonight, I think. Somewhere around that sort of time. Customize, there we go. That's what we need. We don't have to pay. do if we want wider tyres and stuff. That's not a problem. It's not extra. I prefer the green. Yep. Don't have to pay for that. Yep, thank you. So we will attach that again. Again, these dolly trailers are an absolute nightmare. They're just stupid the way they turn. So that's that done. So now we'll go back to the farm again. I do think we'll just keep this like this, and if I need another trailer, the bales, I think we'll just buy a cheap, because I'm pretty sure that those ones are actually cheaper than these sort of trailers anyway. So it might be worth just keeping this as it is. Well, if that's the case, we may as well cut across here. We haven't got crop destruction on, so we ain't got to worry about that. We'll open the cover. And then completely miss it. There we go. That should set it under. There we go. We'll let that fill up. It's one thing I do love about this map is that the fact we've got our own silos. But we haven't got far to move when it is actually when the trailers are actually full. Does make things so much easier. Really does. So we do this. And we come to around about there. Let's zoom out a little bit, just so we can see what we're doing. And drop all that into our silos. And whilst it's doing that, seeing as how we're on 5%, is we will back up. We'll bring the header back down, turn it on, finish this field off. We have this row and then just that little bit of row there, and then just a little smidging just there, and just that little bit of smidging there as well. Pen circle on these is so much better than on the tractors, I'll tell you that. There we go. We'll just get this little bit done. And that should be all of that harvested. All purple. Yep. Cool. So what we do is we come around here, we open this up, if we have enough room. I'm hoping we do. Be able to just pop this inside here just to get rid of it. Hold that away, shut that all up, and then we'll just pop this away for now, because like I says, we might be doing some other contracts with it in a bit. Just turn the lights off, turn that off, into this, we'll dump all that into there. Let's have a look when oats are best to be sold. December. And canola is around about November time. So possibly, don't think that's going to be ready in November. So we might be holding on to those for a while yet. So we'll cover that up. We'll go and dump this. Where we usually dump it, we don't put it under there, do we? Because of how annoying these trailers are to reverse. Which means it gets dumped around here. Like so. So we disconnect from that. And then spin this around, and for now we will just leave it here. Yeah, so everything is everything's going good at the moment. It's no point in us doing this field yet. It does say that that's ready to harvest, but again, I don't want to be doing, you know, we've literally just finished the grass. I don't want to be doing the grass again yet. Let's have a look on the map if there is anything. I mean, we could go and harvest field 44 or 43 because it's right next to us. I'd say the only problem with doing that is where it's going to be taken to. Yeah, so it's all going to be up there again, which is a fair distance to go. Oh, and it's sunflowers, so we can't do that one. Oat we can do, because we've just done oat. But I would like to do one that's worth a bit of money. Maybe something like this, possibly. What field's that? Field 33. It says remove foliage. Oh, it's potatoes. Okay, that's why it's so expensive. And that's sugar beets, so again you need special equipment for that. That's sugar beets as well, that's why they're so expensive. And then the rest are only like 8 though. Which Field 19 to be cultivated. That is huge. Oh, I can't do that with stuff. That's too big. Field 48. What's on field 48? Is that to be harvested? That's not very expensive either. Yeah, so a lot of these you need specialist equipments, which we haven't got. And I'm not renting that stuff. So how much would it cost me to borrow? Yeah, but no, I'm not doing that. And like I said, I'm not going into doing that either. So I'll tell you what we will do. Where's our cultivator? It's over there. I am going to get our cultivator and start cultivating the field that we've just harvested. So we'll bring this out. Again, it's not a very big field, so it shouldn't take us that long. Oh, I need to pick that straw off. First of all. So we can do that. Disconnect from that. Again, we are going to have straw bales everywhere, which is going to be a little annoying because I'm not renting that stacker again. Although I might have to, because even though it's not a big field, it's still going to be quite a lot of bales. Which is going to be quite annoying. Alright. Like, very annoying, because there's going to be a few bales. Purely because it's such a small baler. Which, you know, is a little bit unfortunate, but it was all that we could afford at the time. Now, obviously now we've got a little bit more money, but I don't really want to be spending it on things that ain't really going to bring us too much money, like the straw off this sort of stuff. Yes, it'll it's free money because it's just, you know, leftovers from, you know, the actual crop itself, but it's not going to give us a shed ton of money to justify buying at this precise minute a bigger trailer, baler. Obviously, eventually, when we have bigger fields, then yeah, it might actually be better to get a bigger one for us. But as it stands at the minute, it's not really going to be too beneficial for us. Like I said, I'm not playing this game in the sense of a, you know, like a survival mode where, you know, we haven't got any money to spend, but at the end of the day, we've only got 38,000 in the bank. You know, and we are soon going to be needing to buy more fertilizer, more seed, you know, and all that sort of stuff. So don't really want to be wasting money on stuff that we don't technically need quite yet. So we'll quickly just get this up. I'm gonna have to rent it because already there's a lot of stuff around. Also, I do think I'm gonna have to buy a bigger baler because, like I said, this isn't actually a big field and there's already a hell of a lot of bales compared to really what there should be in this sort of size field. Didn't really want to be spending the money on that quite yet, but we have to, unfortunately. And it does sort of look like we have to. Come on, Bow, get out of the way. Thank you. Right. Oh, I don't really want to be doing this again. I think it's because it's such a small baler. It feels like you spend a lot more time just doing this sort of stuff instead of doing the stuff we should be doing, really. Like, if that makes sense. Like, really now we should be cultivating this field, getting it ploughed, getting it seeded, getting it fertilised, skipping a month, harvesting the next field. Instead, all I seem to be doing is baling. Just don't want to keep doing, because not only am I going to get bored, you lot are going to get bored. If all that you're seeing me do is make bales and collect them and store them, it's not going to be fun for everyone. So yeah, I think once we've done this, and I think once we've made enough money to buy a bigger baler, then I do think that is it the only problem I have, or we just don't do crops that, you know, you have to bale up the excess. But like I said, it's free money, because not only do you get the money from the crop, you get the money from these, which, you know, like I said, it's not a lot, but it is free, because this is basically the waste off your harvest, you know, and you being able to make money off your waste. So it's stupid not to do it. It's just, look at all these bales again, and it's all I seem to be doing. And like I said, you lot are going to get bored of just seeing me do this. It's turned into Bale Simulator. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and buy a bigger one. Because again, the grass is ready as well. Obviously I'm not doing the grass today because I've literally only just finished doing the grass, and again, I'm sure you lot don't want to see me spend another hour and a half, 2 hours doing this just on the grass again. So let me just get these little bits here, and this bit here, there we go. There's a couple of bits down here we'll quickly go and grab as well. Grab that section. We'll grab that section. We'll quickly spin around here to grab this little bit, and then spin right around, and we'll go and get this bit. Like so. Right, so we'll turn that off. we will lift it up, unload what's in there. Still 30 odd %. We'll fold that up. We'll go and dump this, and we're gonna have to rent that thing again just to dump this lot, which is a little bit annoying. But you know what, it is what it is. Might be the last time we use it. In fact, I'm almost certain it'll be the last time we use it. Well, that didn't work out too well, did it? We'll drop that off. Let's go back into this. Rent this again. It's another 3,000. So we've just spent. We'll quickly go and grab it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll barrel these up. We'll load these barrels up, store them. We'll cultivate the field, and I think that's where we'll call it a day, because it's 20 past 9 now, and I did say around about 10 o'clock I'll be coming off tonight, so we shall see how far we can get. Hook that up. Let's go back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's pointless buying this baler if we this bow loader if we're gonna buy a new baler. So yeah, we'll do this, and then I think the next time we come to actually need to bale anything, hopefully we can afford to buy a different one. We'll just quickly cut through here. We'll bring it down. And grab that one. And grab that one. That one. There's one underneath us which we'll have to miss for now. I think what we might actually do as well is leave the bales in the field for now. You know, like just unload them in here, and then I'll bring we'll get a bigger bale trailer, and I'll load them onto the trailer here, I think that would be a good thing to do. So we'll unload that here. We'll shut that up. On to the next one. Yeah, he picked it up. Here we go. Again, I don't know how far we're gonna get. Because I do really want to get this cultivated before I finish tonight. Whether I actually will, I would like to. We can shut that up again. Onto the next load. It would be nice to get it all cultivated tonight, ready for tomorrow night. Oh no, that's a lie. I won't be doing it tomorrow night, am I? I'm doing F1 tomorrow. On Facebook. Or do I continue with this? Oh, I don't know what to do. I'll tell you what, guys. Tomorrow, go or whenever you're watching this, I will put a poll out on Facebook, on my personal one. Which will be Daniel Chapman. So keep an eye out for the poll tomorrow, and I'll let you lot choose whether you want to see this game continued on tomorrow, or whether you would like to watch F1. I will leave it entirely up to you. I have a funny feeling I know which one's going to be picked. I will put it on my personal one, and I will also put it on my new channel on Facebook. So just search Chappers Simulation on Facebook. Because it will also be on there if you lot, whoever's watching, isn't friends with me on my personal Facebook. Again, guys, I'm going to say it. The link is in the description. Use code Chappers151 and get 10% off your dubby order, which I have right here. On their website, choose whatever you want to choose. At the minute I've got the mango and peach, which is really nice, probably my favourite one. But yeah, like I said, links in the description, guys, if you want anything. Use code Chappers151 and get 10% off. Okay, so we're nearly done with the baling, which I am glad, because I don't like doing this. Not when we've already done it pretty much for the whole stream already. I feel like that's all we've done today, because we put the grass into lines, we baled it, we stacked it, put it away, we fertilised these two fields, well, all three fields, we've harvested this one, now we've baled it, and now we're stacking this one as well. That's pretty much all we've done today. It's not a lot, is it really? You know, in the grand scheme of things. So we'll unload this one. We can shut that one up and start loading again. Time we're on 9:30. It's going to be tight, you know. Especially because I've got to move. I've still got to finish this. I've got to move these stacked bales out the way. And then it's got to be cultivated. No, it is going to be a little tight. And again, of course, we are left with 3. So, yeah, we'll unload that. And then we'll just do these 3. Well, I might even just whack the grass one on there as well. See if it actually allows it to be stacked with it or not. Nope. Didn't think it would. Right, so we'll just back up from that. We'll just spin this around. Just get away from that grass so as it doesn't go in the Beyleron. Shut that up. Bring that in. Right, let's have a look at how much a bog standard bale trailer is. Wow, okay. I thought there was like a special one for him. And obviously it's not going to be in there. I thought there would have actually been yeah, see, that's 15 grand just for that. I mean, it is quite big. Why is it 300 quid? Why can't it just be free, whatever colour it is? Oh wow. Nice stuff. Oh my god, they got marking sprays and everything. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna need it anyway. For all the whatchamacallits, for all the pallets and stuff as well, so we might as well just buy it. Bite the bullet now. So that puts us down to 20,000. It's not a lot of money. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We've had a hell of a lot less before now. So we'll just quickly come to here. We'll just do it really, really quickly. Return it. There we go. I'm gonna hit it. Nope. We'll quickly hook up to this. And also we will just pop that onto there. We'll also take that off quickly. Might as well pick the seed up and take that back with us. There's not a lot of traffic around, considering it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Seems to be less traffic on the roads in today's playthrough than there has been on any of the others, so I'm not sure. Right, yeah, oh yeah, it's a very big trailer. We need to all do that again, and need to unfasten that one, unfasten that one. Let me just grab this. For now, we'll just pop it here. Pop that on there. That there. Pop that there. Pop that there. Couple more. Nice. Yeah, that was actually worth it. You know what, actually, I might actually just go and sell these, like, straight away. Let's have a quick look. What is it, straw? I mean, yeah, no, I need to save them, really. Okay. So we'll pop this in here next to these for now. Like so. We can turn the lights off on that now. And then for now, we'll just leave this here, turn that off. Now we can get into this. Right. Lower that down. And we will make a start. Let's speed it up. I think about there should be fine. Goddamn trees. Hate trees. They're annoying. Like I said, as long as I can get it cultivated before we finish today, which we're going to now, then I'm quite happy. So we'll set this down here now. That's going to be too big. Come on, back up. That might be okay, that size. Okay, so what seed are we going to put in this time? That is the question. I do think keeping the smaller field and have ones where we can, you know, do straw bales out of, because again, eventually when we have cows or sheep, you know, the straw is going to come in handy for bedding, in that we ain't got to buy any. You know what I mean? So, like I said, yeah, at the minute, it is sort of a pain because of having to keep renting that, the barrel loader, but it will save us money in the long run once we get animals. Now, I could get the sheep once we've done this harvest, because they are relatively cheap. Now the pen itself's quite expensive, but it's the same as the bees. Once you've paid for them, they do literally just sort of earn money straight away. You know, they don't cost really too much to keep, because it's just literally water and, you know, either grass or hay for their food. Which, in fairness, I do actually find a little bit weird, because they have grass in the pen, and yet that don't class towards the food. You know, they're in a grass field, and you see them, their animations of them eating the grass field, yet it don't class as the food. Which, in some ways I can sort of understand, because it's like, well, if that was the case, then it'd be too easy to keep them, because you wouldn't have to do anything. It wouldn't cost you a thing to actually keep them running. But even if it just, you know, give them some towards the food, you know, not all of it, but like, even if it just gave them a percentage towards it, and it was like, okay, yeah, they've got grass, but they also need hay. You know what I mean? Then that I could understand. Because they're in a grass field, you don't need to feed them grass. So you feed them hay. But it do. So, yeah. Which again, I do find weird, but I also sort of understand at the same time. Oh, tree. Ugh. Trees, I hate trees. I hate trees in this game because they're just in the way. This is one of the reasons why I always do the header. And I done the header of on this today. It's so you've got that extra little bit of room so that you don't clatter into trees. Every second. Right. There we go. Come on. Get up that hill. Straight down the hill, really quick. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Right, so we can fold this up, so that should be, yep, all cultivated. Right. So we can shift this out the road now. And we can duck it into here. Okay, so we have to unfold it. That's just stupid. Lower it. Unhook it. Right, okay. So we have got, we're in October now. Price is starting to come up on those. Goes up to 144. It's currently at 130. Grass starting to come up 147. It's at 135. Out is December. It's currently at 180. It goes to 196 though. Maybe next month we might actually be okay to sell a lot of this stuff. Honey, we're looking at March really. 3.2, we're nowhere near. And probably the same with lettuce. We're at 2.7. It goes to 3.3 in Feb. Yeah, at the minute we're sort of way down here. Okay. Let me just turn that off a sec. Is this still running? Nope. That's not running, that's not running, that's not running, that's not running, that's not running. Alright, okay. Let's start this up. Let's bring it forward. Let's give her a wash. Because she dirty. Same with the header. We'll give the header a wash. I'm not bothered about the paint work on it because, you know, look, it is what it is. We'll back her up. Lower that down, turn her off. Right. So they're still running. That's... And obviously the honey is still going as well. We have a lot of stuff to sell. It's right, I mean, we're going to make a decent amount of money when it comes to being able to sell all this stuff. And obviously in here we've still got 9,500 litres of oats. We've got all this canola as well, which will be a fair amount of stuff as well to sell. Yeah. So I think, guys, I think we're going to call it a night for tonight. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like I says, tomorrow night I'm going to try and do it on Facebook, just to see what it's like. Like I said, it might not be very good, or it might actually be better, but I'm not too sure yet. Again, if anyone wants anything from Dubby, the link is in the description. Use code Chappers151 to get 10% off your orders. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave comments, and thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you very soon